I'm Yafei.
I'm O.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Jake.
Today we will discuss our business model and we hope you will see the value in our idea.
All right. 1,009,710. That is 15% of the state of Indiana, and all of those people are food insecure. This makes Indiana, especially urban Indiana, one of the largest food deserts in the country. 29,010. That is the number of food insecure people in Vanderburgh County. Statistically, 1 in 6 people you'll see today in this county are food insecure. So what is a food desert? A food desert can be an urban area or a rural town that does not have access to fresh, affordable, healthy foods, according to the USDA. And to explain food insecurity is a household's inability to provide enough food for every person to live an active, healthy lifestyle. So our problem is that there is a need to address food insecurity in the United States, specifically amongst children, and it's crucial to provide the proper amount of nutrition for these kids to have a chance to sustain a healthy lifestyle. So our idea is a community smart garden and education center. This would be a high quality, high quantity, high tech growing operation using hydroponics to produce a large amount of produce for wealthy and people in poverty. So possible locations, we'd like to really come in with a cross sector of the food secure and food insecure. For example, Haney's Corner, there is a large mix of wealthy and impoverished individuals in that area. In addition to the Smart Garden, we have our sustainability kits. These kits include seed packets, storage costs or storage goods, nutritional info, and all of these are a combination of things that can help an individual sustain a healthy lifestyle once they're out of the Smart Garden, out of the care of our workers. So, John.
Our unique value is that the hydroponic growing process is a much more efficient growing process than traditional methods, and it provides a much healthier alternative. The produce that's grown hydroponically is way higher in nutrients, has a little bit better nutritional value. Why are we eating healthier or needing healthier produce? There's some examples up on the screen of things that higher quality produce does for our body and our mind. It's a holistic eating approach that just makes everything better off. And what differentiates us is, as Jake mentions, it's the educational aspect of our facility along with the traditional aspect. We are teaching individuals how to move forward with their life and to remain food secure after they're not gaining the benefit of our facility. The opportunity for stakeholders, they would get the chance to be in on the early stages, the innovative stages of entirely new way to combat food insecurity and food deserts. The suppliers and contributors that we're going to have that are going to help out with as partnerships are going to be able to showcase their product in somewhere that's on the forefront and highly visible in the market. And opportunity for the design partners within the local universities and research firms is going to give them a big portfolio item to showcase what they've done, along with the high-profile philanthropy for individuals in the community. Our primary source is a guy named Scott Massey. Scott was very helpful in his talk with us. He is a local entrepreneur and he's an expert in hydroponics. He was able to inform us the initial costs of hydroponics are high. We hope to combat that with some federal grants and some other revenue streams initially. And as awareness begins and we begin to have a revenue stream, that's going to go away. Some of the initial challenges, the initial inspections are costly and they're hard to pass. You have plumbing inspections, electrical, etc. When you're a food retailer, you have to get a USDA certification. And untrained labor can be detrimental to hydroponics, so we're going to have to train the labor very well. But some of the benefits is this program is going to highlight our community. It's going to set us as a flagship for a new type of program. And again, we're educating that next generation on how to not be food insecure. And hydroponics is a completely scalable operation, so we can start with low funding, we can start with high funding. We can get this program up and running without, concern for which end of the funding we're on.
So how are we going to get there? Here you can see a snapshot of our business model canvas, and I will go into more detail on each of these subjects. So first, infrastructure. We're going to have key resources and key partners. And of course, like I said earlier, Scott Massey is one of our key resources. He's kind of helping us at the beginning part of this as a wealth of knowledge for what hydroponics means and how to get there. Of course, with anything, you're going to need money. So how are we going to get that money? We're hoping to get money from federal grants. And one way of doing that, you have to prove to the grants, the people that write the grants, that the community wants it. So some crowdsourcing efforts will take place at the beginning. Our key partners, local government agencies, universities. Wouldn't it be cool if we can get USI's biology, or not biology, well, biology department, but engineering department to help us design a new way of hydroponics, like the systems and everything. And economic development organizations. Key activities. And these are going to start from the beginning to 2 years out once we get this thing up and running. Education. You're always going to have to educate yourself. Not only are we educating ourselves in hydroponics, but we're educating the community on how to grow healthy, affordable food. And of course, providing food for the food insecure families, but not just food, but high quality, exceptional produce for them and other families as well, not just food secure. Research and development, that's going to be now and 2 years down. Once we have this system in place, how can we better that? And of course, business development and prototyping. New ways to build hydroponic systems. What's best, what works, how can we better it? Customer relations. This is a place where I think is really cool. We have the food insecure working with the food capable. So the cross sector is going to be something that has not happened yet. And of course, we'll be able to identify those food insecure through local schools and the local food pantries. Channels that we will go through, of course, like I said, the local schools, local government agencies. Social media is an awesome tool for marketing. It's affordable, and it's, almost everybody is out there on some source of social media, so that's one way we'll get our word out there, what we are and what we can provide for the community. Also churches and organizations that are also out there. Customer segments, another really cool thing that sets us apart. So we have the idea of high income and even middle income families. They can pay a membership fee, maybe like just 20, 30 bucks a month, that will offset for our low income families to be able to come in and work. Their labor pays for their produce. So at the end of the day, we have some paying for money, some paying by working, but they're both leaving with the same high quality produce for their families.
In conclusion, thanks for your time, and we hope you have seen the value in our idea.